Hello friends, in this video we will solve get numericals based on number system. Let us begin. Question number 1 is appeared on the screen. 2's complement representation of 16-bit number is FFFF hex. Its magnitude in decimal representation is, and 4 options are given. We have to select a correct option out of it. We have already studied in number system when it comes to negative number, the representation is not in real form. Is that right? So to get the real form, first of all we take 2's complement of it and then we get what the actual number is. Now what I said you may not have understood it, so I'll explain you with some example. See, now for example, let's say the binary representation in 2's complement form is 0010. Now one can directly understand that this is indicating plus 2 to the base 10. Am I right? Why? You can recognize it very easily because MSB equal to 0 indicates the number is positive, and if the number is positive, looking at the binary representation, one can easily determine that this is 2 to the base 10. Am I right? Now let's say if I take a 2's complement of the same, we know that whatever complement we take, whether it is 1's complement or 2's complement, complementary number representation basically used to negate the number. For example, now if I take 2's complement of 0010, I'll get binary representation for minus 2 to the base 10. Now if I take 2's complement of this, we know a shortcut method. We start copying the number from right to left until and unless we get binary 1. Once we get that binary 1, we copy that binary 1 as it is, and remaining bit we just invert, that is replace 1 with 0 and 0 with 1. So what I'm doing, from right to left I'm trying to copy this. So I'm going to copy 0 as it is, I'm going to copy 1 as it is. Since I got first one, I have copied it. Rest of the bits, as you can see, they are 0 0, they have to be replaced as 1 1. So this is binary representation for minus 2 to the base 10. Now what I really meant, if let's say 1110 to the base 2 is given to us, and now if I have been asked to find what is a binary representation of this, then by just observing 1110, one cannot quickly say that this is representing minus 2 to the base 10, because whenever the number is negative, how do we understand the number is negative? Looking at MSB. If MSB equal to 1, we know that the number is negative, and if MSB equal to 0, it indicates number is positive. So when the number is positive, then representation in decimal becomes quite obvious. But when it comes to negative number representation, then in binary, if the number is given in negative form, then it is quite difficult, or it is not possible to identify the number very quickly, right? Because it is not in true form. Now let's say if 1110 was given to me and I have been asked that what is the decimal representation of it. Now right now we know that it is minus 2 to the base 10. Let's say we don't know what is the decimal representation of the same. So what I'll do, since I know that the number is negative, I'll take a 2's complement of the same. Now if I try to take 2's complement of the same, then what will happen? Again, from right to left I'll start copying the number until and unless I get 1. The moment I'll get 1, I'll copy that one as it is, and remaining bit I'll just invert, that is I'll replace 0 with 1 and 1 with 0. So from right to left when I start copying, I'll take 0, I got first one, and remaining 1 has to be replaced with 0 0. Now you can see that 0010 basically shows plus 2 to the base 10. Then obviously 1110 is indicating minus 2 to the base 10. So this is the way we identify negative numbers representation in decimal. So now let's move to the question. 16-bit number given is in hexadecimal form, which is FFFF hex. Its magnitude in decimal representation, that's what we have to now see. So how do we deal with this? First of all, I'll convert FFFF hex, which is in hexadecimal, into binary. We know that F is 15 in decimal, and the binary representation is 1111 to the base 2. Is that right? So using that knowledge, FFFX I can represent it in binary like this. Every digit of f can be represented with 4 binary ones, a set of 4 binary ones. Now this is what the number is having base 2. As now you can see MSB is equal to what? 1. If MSB equal to 1, it means the number is negative. And if the number is negative, its nature is not that obvious that it is going to tell you what decimal number it is. Only one thing what I know, that it is a negative number, and we cannot identify directly that what negative number it is trying to represent. So what trick I gave you, you just take 2's complement of it. Because once you take 2's complement of the negative number, obviously the resulting number is what? Positive. And when it comes to positive number representation of binary, its decimal representation is quite obvious. It is quite easy to identify. Then we can actually reconnect to the original number what negative number it was. So what I'll do, I'll take a 2's complement of it, and again I'll be doing the same method. Please remember, how do we take 2's complement in shortcut? That we copy the number from right to left until and unless we get logic 1. The moment we get logic 1, we copy that 1 as it is, and all remaining bits towards left, we invert them. That is, replace 1 with 0 and 0 with 1. The moment I start copying this number from right to left, in the beginning only I'll get logic 1. So I'll copy that 1. The rest of the bits I need to invert. As you can see, all rest of the bits are 1s, so I have to replace them with 0s. So I'll replace them with 0s. So now, as you can see, now this MSB has become 0. It indicates it's a positive number, and one can easily identify that this indicates it is positive 1 to the base 10. Am I right? This indicates positive 1 to the base 10. If this indicates positive 1 to the base 10, which is originated after taking 2's complement of the above binary representation, then can I say that this whole number gives you minus 1 to the base 10? It means, what is the correct answer here? It is option B. So please remember that whenever the number representation given in binary with MSB equal to 0 indicates it's a positive number, then it is quite obvious and it is quite quick to identify what is a respective positive decimal number. When it comes to binary representation with MSB equal to 1 indicating that it is a negative number, its decimal representation is not that obvious, provided I'm talking about signed numbers. So what you need to do is just take 2's complement of the given number, write it in terms of binary with MSB equal to 0, then that will give you easily what positive decimal number it shows you, and of course the answer would be negative of the same digit. That is, in this case what we got is plus 1 to the base 10, then the original number was a 2's complement of this. Therefore what we have concluded that all ones which is grouped into 4 indicating minus 1 to the base 10. So decimal representation is minus 1 to the base 10. I'm sure you have understood this problem. Let's move to the next question. So next question says, a signed integer has been stored in a byte using 2's complement form. We wish to store the same integer in 16-bit word issue, and 4 options are given. So first of all, before we get into options, we'll try to understand what question really means. What they say, a signed integer has been stored in a byte. Now this is something important. Remember, byte means it is 8-bit. So original number which is signed in nature is 8-bit in size, represented using 2's complement form. So it is represented in 2's complement form. We wish to store the same integer. Integer means it is 8-bit in 16-bit word. Understand? Word means actually 16-bit. Then what we supposed to do? So original number was 8-bit in size. Now I want to represent the same number but by using 16 bits. So I hope you have understood that somehow I have to convert all 8 bits into 16-bit. Now let us move through all options. Or before we move through some options, first of all we'll understand how signed number integer sign extension takes place. So I'll make you understand what is sign extension concept. I'm sure if you have seen previous videos, then you really need not to even listen to the solution of this. You can directly take the correct option. But first of all, we'll go through the theory and then we'll get back to the question. See, let's say if I want to represent plus 7 to the base 10. Now this is a positive decimal number. Let's say if I'm using 2's complement method to do this, and let's say if I'm using 4-bit, then the binary weights in 2's complement form, if you remember, it is 1, 2, 4, and we write -8 over here, right? So what I do, if I want to represent positive 7, then below 4, 2, and 1, I'll write ones, because 4 plus 2 plus 1 is what? 7. I need not to have this, so I'll keep 0 over here. And of course, you know that if MSB equal to 0, it indicates it is a positive number. So what does that mean? It is a positive number and this is 4-bit in size. Why 4-bit? Because this is first bit, second bit, third bit, fourth bit. MSB should be compulsory 0. Only then I can claim that the given digit is positive digit, right? So now what I want to do is, this 4-bit, I want to expand it into, let's say, 5-bit. If I want to represent in 5-bit form, we know that with 4-bit, what were the bits? It was -8421. With 5-bit, if you want extra bit, then it is represented like this. Please don't forget, this is what I'm talking about only for 2's complement representation. 1, 2, 4, 8, -16. Don't forget that still I want to go for positive 7 to the base 10. So it is quite clear that 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7 and rest of the bits are equal to 0. As you can see, I have used total 5 bits to represent same positive 7 to the base 10. Let's say positive 7 to the base 10, I want to represent using 6-bit. Then what should be the weights? Naturally 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and -32. So if you go on expanding the number of bits, remember only MSB weight would be negative. So again, nothing is going to change. Positive 7 to the base 10 would be what? 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. There is no other possible combination to represent 7. The rest of the bits would be 0. Check it out. What MSB is? Everywhere MSB is 0. It indicates it's a positive number. And these ones, according to the decimal position, we can claim that 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. So this is 6-bit positive 7 to the base 10. This is how we use 2's complement representation for representing same number in different sizes. Now this is whole discussion, it was limited to representing positive numbers. Let us assume if I want to go for -7 to the base 10 representation, again by using 2's complement representation. So definitely weights are not going to change, they will remain same as -8, 4, 2, 1. Am I right? I'm using 4-bit to represent -7 to the base 10. So what I'll do, below -8 and below 1, I'll write 1. Rest of the bits I'll keep 0. Now you can easily determine if ones are written below -8 and 1, -8 plus 1 is -7. So this is -7 to the base 10 in 2's complement representation using 4-bit. Is that right? So the treatment that I have given to positive 7, the same treatment I'm supposed to give to -7 to the base 10 for representing -7 to the base 10 in different sizes by using same 2's complement form representation. So -7 to the base 10 using 5-bit now, I'll be writing weights as 1, 2, 4, 8 and -16. Is that right? So of course I'll write 1 over here, that is -16, 8 and below 1, and rest of the bits will be equal to 0. Now you can easily determine -16 plus 8 is -8 and -8 plus 1 is -7. So again, have you seen that? It is still -7 only, but this is 5-bit in size. Is that right? So let's go on representing again -7 to the base 10, but this time let's use 6-bit. So binary bits would be like this. It is 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 and of course minus 32. See, at any cost, MSB has to be 1 because after all the rule says MSB indicates a sign bit. Am I right? Or MSB itself a sign bit. If MSB bit is equal to 1, it indicates it's a negative number. If MSB equal to 0, it indicates it is a positive number. So it was mandatory to write 1 below minus 32. So minus 32 plus 16 would be minus 16. Minus 16 plus 8 would be minus 8. And minus 8 plus 1, again I get what? Minus 7. 4 and 2 will have 0, 0 as their respective weight value. So can you see that now this is also representing minus 7 to the base 10, but this time it is 6 bit in size. So irrespective what size of number you are writing, the magnitude shouldn't change. And that's the whole idea of expanding the number size without changing its value. Am I right? Now we are coming to a very, very important conclusion. Listen to me very carefully. Now I'll make one statement. You have to listen to the statement very carefully. If needed, you can just write it in your notebook, and then we'll try to apply what I said just now. If you want to expand the signed number, I repeat, if you want to expand the signed number, expand as in expand in terms of size, then you have to always expand it with the help of MSB bit. That is, as you can see here, what was MSB here? It was 0. Original number was 4 bit in size. What you wanted, it was 5 bit. So what you have observed MSB, so with same MSB, you have extended this number. As you can see that, right? Then if you want 6 bit from 5 bit, just see what is MSB. If MSB is 0, then expand it with just MSB, which is 0. So this is the rule. Whether you go for a positive number or whether you go for a negative number, you have to do the same thing. Always expand it with the help of MSB. Just copy the MSB and go on expanding the number. So as you can see, the original number was 1001, which was 4 bit. As you can see, 1001 was the original number. From 4 bit, if you want to expand it to 5 bit, just expand it with the help of sign bit. So if sign bit was 1, you are expanding with 1. See, original number is still 1001. We know that 1001 represents minus 7. But if you want 6 bit, then as you can see, since MSB was 1, then you are expanding it with leading ones. Am I right? So whenever you are expanding positive numbers, you are expanding it with leading zeros, and whenever it is a negative number, you are expanding it with leading ones. Now let me tell you very precisely, whatever theory that I have proposed here, that if you want to go on expanding the number, this is limited to only signed numbers. When it comes to unsigned numbers, then you have to just expand it just by putting zeros there. For example, let's say 1001, even though it appears to be a negative number, I totally agree with this, but I'm considering 1001 as a signed number. If I want to expand it to, let's say, 8 bit, then what I'll do, I'll put straight away 0 0 zeros over here. Blindly you have to put all zeros to expand the number. So this is how I have made 4 bit to 8 bit. Only in case of, as I said, it is in terms of unsigned. Let's say 1001 was signed number, and if I want to expand it to, let's say, 8 bit, then you have to check what is MSB. MSB is 1, then you have to write extra ones over here in order to make it what, 8 bit. So this is also extension, this is also extension, but this is what we called as unsigned extension, and this is what we called as a signed extension. That's the whole idea. If you want to really expand the size of number, then you have to expand it with the help of MSB. Now I'm sure you have understood the theory and you have understood the concept of sign extension. Let's go back to the question, and now we will go through the options. Let me remind you what was the question. The question was, the original number size is 8 bit, and now you want to represent it into 16 bit, assuming 2's complement representation. So they are quite clear that they are having a concern about their sign bit, right? So let's go through the options. Option number A, copy original byte to less significant byte of the word and fill more significant byte with zeros. I hope you understood this. So it is like this. This is, let's say, more significant 8 bit, and this is the space for less significant 8 bit. So what they say, original number will come here. Okay, this is the original number, and here you will put directly zeros. So do you think it is right? Of course it is not right. Why this is not right? Because putting blindly zeros will make that number compulsory positive. Yes, if you are lucky, and if MSB of the original bit was 0, then by expanding it with zeros will make no difference. But what if the given number is negative? Okay, so you have to always take care of MSB bit. So option number A would be a wrong one. Option B says copy original byte to more significant byte and fill the less significant byte with zeros. Now this would be complete nonsense. I'm sure you must have recognized that even option B is not going to work, because what they are saying that you have to take that byte and put it into more significant byte position and fill least significant byte positions with zeros. This is ultimately going to change the value itself, right? Option number D also we will check first, because option number D is also wrong. Copy original byte to less significant byte as well as more significant byte of the word. So this would be a sheer nonsense, because by doing so you are actually changing the value itself. Therefore even option number D is not going to work. Option C is correct. Just go through option C, you will understand it. It says copy original byte to less significant byte of the word and make each bit of more significant byte equal to most significant bit of original byte. So if your original byte is having most significant bit as 1, you are going to expand it with leading ones. If most significant bit of the original byte is 0, you are going to expand it with the help of leading zeros. So this the whole concept is option number C is the correct option. Let's move to the next question. Next question is appeared on the screen. An equivalent 2's complement representation of 2's complement number 1101 is. So what they have said, 1101 to the base 2 is a given number, and we are aware of it that it is in 2's complement representation. Is that right? They are asking you equivalent of 1101. They are not asking you, please mind this, they are not asking you 2's complement of 1101. Read the question carefully. An equivalent 2's complement representation of 2's complement number 1101 is. So you have to find an equivalent number out of the given options. What you can notice, the given number, as you can see, it is just 4 bit, right? And every number which is given over here is 6 bit in nature. As you can see, all options are 6 bit in size. So I'm sure you remember that's what we have already discussed in last question. If you want to increase the size of the number, you have to always concern about what is MSB, because after all we have to preserve the sign, because it is a signed number. How do we understand it's a signed number? Because they are saying that it is a 2's complement form. Please understand, a signed number representation can be classified into 3 categories: signed magnitude form, 1's complement form, or 2's complement form. So if one of them are mentioned in the question, understand that they are talking about signed number representation. So 1101 is 4 bit. If you want to make it, let's say 6 bit, how do we understand that we have to go for 6 bit? Because in all the options it is 6 bit in size. Then what we are supposed to do, 1101, we check what is MSB, then we write extra ones over here. And now if you refer option number D, you will find it as a correct option, because 1101 was the original number. Is that right? So the way we expand it with the help of MSB bit only, and that's compulsory. Let's move to the next question. 4 bit 2's complement representation of -17 is. I'll have to go on checking what is -17's 2's complement representation. So I'll make it simple for you. In fact, I'll solve this sum in 2 ways. So what I'll do, I know that when it comes to negative number, the binary representation is not in real form. So better I'll go for positive number representation, because I find it quite easy for me. So if I want to represent positive 17 to the base 10, I can write binary weights 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Now we know that below 16 and below 1, if I write 1, then obviously it becomes 17. But let me remind you. Can you see that MSB is equal to 1? If MSB equal to 1, it represents which number? Whether it is negative or positive? Of course it is negative. And what number you are supposed to have over here? Positive. So better I'll take MSB 0 over here. And only then you can say it is positive 17 to the base 10. Let me repeat what I said. See, below 16, below 1, I have written 1 because I wanted to represent 17 as a magnitude. But don't forget, the magnitude is 17, but along with positive sign. So compulsory MSB has to be 0. So in that case, I have written extra 0 here. So if this represents positive 17 to the base 10, and this is to the base 2, that is its binary representation. If I take 2's complement of the same, then I'll get minus 17. So now I'll take a 2's complement of the same. So I'm sure you remember how do we take 2's complement of the number. So from right to left, we keep on copying the number until and unless we get logic 1. The moment we get logic 1, we copy that 1 as it is, and rest of the bits we just invert. Invert means we replace 0 with 1 and 1 with 0. So let's go on copying the number from right to left. So in the beginning only I'm getting 1. So it is our duty to complement every bit over here. That is 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. Is that right? So 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1 to the base 2 would be representation of minus 17 to the base 10. Am I right? Now, if you just refer the options, you will see that option number B is a correct one. Is that right? So this is how we represent minus 17 to the base 10. So I'm sure you have understood how do we solve this problem. Next question says 4-bit 2's complement representation of a decimal number 1000, then the number is. So what they say, a 4-bit 2's complement representation is 1000. So 1000 itself tells you MSB equal to 1, it means this number is negative. That too, if it is nothing but 2's complement representation, I can write weights like this: 1, 2, 4 and minus 8. So this clearly indicates it is minus 8 to the base 10. So minus 8 is the correct answer. See how easy question it is. If you know the concepts, then it becomes very easy for you to go for it, right? So I'm sure you have understood all the problems. You can see the next video. I'm making a part 2 of the same chapter. Thank you.